Well, ask any parent. The worth of a child isn't measured by how fast or strong or agile that child is. No, if you're a parent, the importance of a child in one's life has to do with other things, like how that child's spirit touches yours, how that child's smile lifts your heart, even in the most difficult moments, and how over time that child's hopes and dreams become indistinguishable from your own. Now, if all of that is true, and I do believe it is, then the little girl in this story you're about to see is valued higher than all the kingdoms and palaces and treasures of the world. This is Kayla's story.
Kayla is an amazing little girl. She has changed my life completely. I always knew I'd be a mom, but I just never really knew how special it would be.
When Kayla was first born, I realized that there was an issue. I was actually videotaping the doctors delivering Kayla and immediately rushing her down the hallway where a group of doctors began to try to get Kayla breathing. Kayla didn't make any sounds. She didn't have any eye openings. She didn't have any movement, body movement at all. So we knew that we were dealing with something. Lisa was devastated. The test came back positive for myotonic muscular dystrophy. I don't think it was even in our farthest dreams that, two people could have a child, their first and only child, be diagnosed with muscular dystrophy.
Oh, as a mom, I just wanted to protect Kayla. I didn't get to hold her for 9 days. And I remember that first time I held her, it was the most amazing feeling. And it was, but I watched her and I thought, how come I can't fix this? How come I can't just make it all better? She'll see muscle degeneration throughout her lifetime. She will see possibly heart conduction issues. It's a multi-systemic disorder, and so it affects almost every body system.
We got connected to the MDA immediately. I don't think that we would be where we are today without the resources that the MDA provides to families like ours.
Okay, can you walk to us? Good job.
When we go to the MDA clinic, we see Dr. Craig McDonald, who is fantastic. Kayla lights up when she sees him, and he lights up too.
We see Kayla here in the Muscular Dystrophy Association clinic, and she has really made tremendous progress over time. Since the Muscular Dystrophy Association began, literally hundreds of millions of dollars have gone into medical research that has created a tremendous advancement in our understanding of these muscular dystrophies.
She has just shown so much strength through everything that she's been through. I just admire her perseverance. It seems like no obstacle is too unbearable for her. To me, she's an angel, she's a gift. She's a very special child.
When Kayla was diagnosed, it was a punch to the gut. It really was. And I sat there with Jeff and we cried and we cried. And then we said, we're gonna fight. And we just knew that she could fight through this. So, I said that early on, that Kayla was a fighter and she was gonna change the world one person at a time. And I really believe that, she's doing that right now.
And I do too. Please welcome everybody from Rockland, California, Lisa and Jeff and their wonderful daughter, Kayla, the Vittek family. Welcome very much.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
We were talking yesterday, and I know this disease has not only impacted Kayla, but of course the entire family. What do you want people to know about how this disease has impacted your family?
Well, one, I want to say thank you so much to the Muscular Dystrophy Association for inviting our family to be here. It is such an honor. When Jeff and I got married 6 years ago, we started planning what our family would be like. And we had so many hopes and dreams. One, we knew our child would be tall. And we were both athletes, and we just sort of dreamed about what that would be like. And when Kayla was born, it was 7 months, so she was 2 months early. And at that moment, they whisked her out of the room, and Jeff ran after and was filming that. And at that moment, we knew life would be very different. And at that moment, we kind of felt like we lost hope. But not long after, Kayla was diagnosed with myotonic muscular dystrophy. And immediately after that, we knew who to reach out to, and that was the Muscular Dystrophy Association. And that was the best call I've ever had. I felt like they had saved my life. And they connected me up with resources. You know, they helped me to understand this disease, which is actually a genetic disorder. And I learned that I have this, my mother has this, and my mother's twin sister, June, has this. And we don't know the extent of anything else in our family at this point, but you know, we're still early in this process. So as we reached out and learned more about it, the MDA connected us with other families, and we really, at that moment, realized that we didn't need to throw that hope away, that we just needed to put it on a shelf for a little while. And looking now, if I look at what Kayla's future is, I have so much hope. In the last several years, the research has been incredible for myotonic muscular dystrophy, and especially in this last year, which I'm sure you'll learn about on the telethon here. There's so much hope for families that treatments and possibly a cure are in the near future. So please join me on this journey of hope for Kayla and for all the families living with these neuromuscular diseases. And please pick up the phones and call. And it means so much to us. We need your support and we need a cure. So please pick up the phone and help us so we can look back one day and say, Kayla used to have a neuromuscular disease.
Kayla wants to give you a hug over there.
Mom, is there something you want to say?
No.
You want to say something? Perfect. Do you want to say something?
No.
Okay.
I think she's saying to everybody right now, please do call now. For Kayla, for all the other families, for the Vittek family, so eloquently spoken. It's so good to have you here. Good to see you, Kayla. You look mighty pretty, and your handsome dad. Please call now, everyone. We need your help.